Hello everybody and welcome back to another DVN football video. And Union Berlin have hired a female coach. Is this football changing? Is this a new thing in football that could become more consistent and prominent? And is the game changing forever? So first looking at it, the board of Union Berlin obviously have to handle this in a very particular way, and they have to handle it well because it's something new, not only to football in the top 5 leagues, but also to the players. The players need to react in a certain way, and you can't have them react in a way that you don't want them to react to the new manager. Obviously, when something changes, it takes time to adapt to it, and players really aren't used to adapting and having a manager bounce for a female coach as opposed to a male one. And that's because it's something new, not because you won't get the same bounce you would a female as you would a male. And I think maybe in the women's game there's a lot different about it, and maybe we could see some new tactics, new strategies, new ways to play the game, new ideas, a new philosophy. There's many things that we could see from this, but let's see if the board made the right choice or not. Let's see how the manager does, and let's see if she does well. Oh, and I also wanted to talk about the Bundesliga compared to the Prem. Obviously, the title in the thumbnail was about the female manager, that's the headline. But I also want to talk about the Prem compared to the Bundesliga, and mainly the officiating. Watching the Bundesliga, the game flows a lot better, there's less stops, the referee doesn't blow for the softest fouls. The teams actually play good football regardless of how big they are. You almost never see a team sitting back playing park the bus football, low block, 11 at the back, haram ball. You never see that in the Bundesliga. Almost never. And in the Prem, it's happening every game. So many teams set up with a low block. So many teams are just defending for 90 minutes. And the quality of football just isn't good. And when you look at the officiating compared to the Bundesliga, almost everything gets given a foul in the Prem. The softest thing, shoulder barges. Is the game physical? Is it not a physical game? But in the Bundesliga, the refs just let the game flow. It's quick, it's intense, and yeah, they just let the game flow. And look, people will obviously say Arteta has obviously made this whole haram ball, that's why everyone's playing it. I don't really get that argument, because it's not like Arteta's on the phone to every manager every week telling them to play park the bus 11 at the back, defense, defense, defense. I don't really see that, because the manager decides how he wants to play in that game. And it's just stupid to say, oh, it's Arteta's fault that this manager is playing that way. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if, I don't know, Areola the Bournemouth manager said, park the bus, and he was asked in a press conference, oh, why did you park the bus today? And then he's gone and said, oh, Arteta's actually phoned me up, he's actually told me to play park the bus football. Like, do you see the problems in that? It's just weird to say it's Arteta's fault that the Prem is playing like this. But one thing about the Prem this season is the set pieces. And I don't mean free kicks, corners, all that I don't mind. Crowding the goalkeeper is something I do mind, and I'll talk about that now. But free kicks, corners, the way they do it, the organized thing, the runs, the whole thing, that's okay. But the long throw-ins are just apparently statistically, long throw-ins are better. What I don't understand about that is it's just luck. At the end of the day, it's just luck. Now, if you tell me you would rather get lucky over, okay, me, I throw the ball in, it's a short ball, but I can control whether I play good football or not. We can work the ball, we can play well, we can, in the build up, we can have good build up essentially. From that, we can keep possession. And this just shows how the whole stats thing makes no sense. Because I even saw statistically teams keep more possession when they just kick the ball, put the ball up the pitch, when they start off the first half or the second half. Like Liverpool, I've seen do it. So basically, apparently, statistically, teams keep more possession when off kickoff they just kick the ball up the pitch and then give the possession to the other team. But apparently, you get more possession. Like, see, how does that make sense? Even if the stats say it, wouldn't you just get more possession if you just played it short? That's what I don't understand about the whole statistics thing, because when you look at it logically, it just doesn't make sense. And the same with the long throw-ins. If I tell my team to go short, they play some good football and they make a good chance, that's in their control. That's 100% happens. And you're telling me that gets statistically more goals than that, throwing it in the box and getting lucky gets more goals or creates better chances. It's just stupid. But then also, I want to talk about this a lot, is the crowding of the goalkeeper. We saw this badly against Everton United, even if the game was quite a while ago. The crowding of the goalkeeper is a big problem. Like, the goalkeeper should be protected in that scenario, and you want to give a foul for a slight shoulder barge, you want to give a foul for the softest things, but then the goalkeeper can't basically see because 11 players are around him. No, but you don't give a foul for that. How does that make sense? uh I think it's just inconsistent. I think the officiating is just bad in this league, and the quality of football is bad in this season, and that's down to the people up top. They've just let the league slow down. It's just not a good league anymore. We saw in the Champions League, Chelsea got embarrassed, Tottenham got embarrassed, Liverpool got embarrassed. I mean, it just shows the levels. Honestly, the Bundesliga is a much better league this season, and I think, yeah, honestly. But anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed this. This is basically a new series of just where I cover things from all leagues. It's like the headline today was obviously the appointment of the female coach to Union Berlin. But yeah, I'm gonna do more of this. Just talk about other leagues compared to this league. Talk about world football. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about what I talked about in the comments, and like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.